welcome back. This is my project update for the end of June edition. I moved recently, so things are in a little bit of a fuss. One of the items is not here at the moment. I think I left it at the office, but I will get into that in a little bit. I finished or decluttered 3 items this month. I finished the yellow worsted scarf, which I will list on Etsy hopefully soon once I get settled a little bit more here. And that was replaced by the Bath & Body Works travel-sized perfume, which is still at the office. It's the Dahlia Fine Fragrance Mist. It's travel size. I measured that with tape, and I will be sure to include that in my next update. The next thing I finished was The Haunting of Hill House. Very good book. Absolutely recommend. And that was replaced with another book called Signing Their Lives Away. It's short biographies of each of the signers of the Declaration of Independence. Kind of topical. Haven't actually gotten into this just yet. I'm gonna try and finish some of the older books that have been in earlier before I start on this a lot. So that's that. And then the third thing that I finished was the Fenty lipstick Thick with 2 C's. And then that was replaced with, if I can find it, Ghost Stories of Virginia, because I like ghost stories, and that was what the random number generator came up with. And so I'm gonna finish this, I'm gonna finish this again once I finish a few of the older items. So that's that for things that I finished. My scale that I usually use to measure makeup is broken, so don't know too much about exact weights this time around. The 2 eyeshadows that I have that I'm working on that are in a palette are Flotsam right here and Diablo right here. And the aim is to hit pan on each of these. Flotsam I'm closer to hitting pan on than Diablo, but because a bright green is a little bit harder to work into an office situation than a pinkish shimmer is. And then I have finally hit pan on Lush from ColourPop. Yeah, so that's that. And I'm hoping to increase pan on that. And then not much progress, that's the word, on the Milk Blush, which is this one, or on the ColourPop lipstick in Ellery, which is what I'm wearing right now. Just sort of going off visually, I think I've used a decent amount of what's currently here. But I was really focusing on finishing up the Fenty lipstick last month, so I didn't really use that as much. And I completely forgot to measure the Rainbow Graffiti scarf, but I have made quite a bit of progress on this. And when I'm done filming, I will measure this and I will put the length in the description. The last length was 14 inches, and I've definitely gotten beyond that. A lot less progress on the odds and ends blanket. I'm pretty sure I was in one of these first 2 or 3 yellow rows here, so it's not a lot of progress here. It's not a very portable project, and my car was in the shop in June, and so I got a lot of reading done on public transit, but not a lot of knitting done. And so, similar reason that I haven't had a lot of progress on Equatorial Nights. It's only been a row or two, if that. It's not a very portable project, so I wasn't able to work on it as much. So, upcoming, oh, and I forgot to finish the rest of the books. The Pope Who Quit only got about 15-ish pages. I went from page 34, 35 to page 52. Great Gatsby. When I was done with Hill House, this is the one I read on the bus that week that my car was in the shop. So I went from 34 to page 113. Unfortunately, because of the move and everything happening very quickly thereafter, I did not read a whole bunch after that. Northanger Abbey, I did make a lot of progress on, but only because I found an audiobook version at the library the other day. And so I went from, where are my notes? So I went from page 21 to roughly page 112. Most of that was yesterday on a long car ride. So I wasn't reading this a whole ton. A lot of this was in the car. And then Black Patriots and Loyalists, I was on page 84. I'm now on page 88. I have not been dedicating a lot of time to this, even though I really should be. So that's my update. Going forward, I think Northanger Abbey is going to be the next book to go, followed by The Great Gatsby. Because, well, that's, those are the two that are shortest and quickest. I'm going to be trying to finish up the Ellery lipstick this month as well. Apparently there's only a gram or so of product in there, so it shouldn't take too much time. And of the yarn projects, I'm sort of in the middle of being in the middle of all of them, so I don't think I'm going to finish any knitting next month, knitting or crocheting. But that's my update. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye!